Being alone is powerful. It makes you realize that you need yourself more. Solitude teaches you that your own presence is enough. You become your own anchor when everything else feels uncertain. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. Fear grows in stillness. Movement breaks its spell because action builds proof that you can survive what you dread. If you want to make the wrong decision, ask everyone. Too many voices drown your own. Trust yourself. Clarity comes from within, not from a crowd. Don't look back. You are not going that way. The past is a reference, not a destination. Your future unfolds when you choose to move forward, not stare behind. If people took back the pain they caused you, you'd lose the strength you gained. Your scars shaped your resilience. Healing isn't about erasing pain. It's about recognizing what it built within you. Life will test you just before it blesses you. Storms often come before clear skies. Trials refine you into someone ready for the blessings meant for you. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Pain sharpens your perspective. Growth begins when you stop asking why me and start asking what now. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. What feels uncomfortable is often where your breakthrough waits. Lean into the resistance. That's where change lives. You can either be a negative or positive person in life, but only one will get you somewhere. Negativity drains, positivity propels. Your mindset determines the road you travel, not just how you feel on the way. Never expose your next step, just take the step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. Move in silence. Protect your dreams from premature judgment. Let results speak louder than intentions. The people who say you can't and you won't are usually the ones scared that you will. Doubt from others often masks their fear. Their limits are not yours. Keep building beyond their sight. Be careful how you talk to yourself because you are listening. Your inner voice becomes your outer life. Speak to yourself with the kindness you wish the world offered. Stop thinking you are doing it all wrong. Your path doesn't look like anybody else's because it can't. It shouldn't and it won't. Comparison is a lie. Your journey is uniquely yours, and its value lies in its authenticity, not its similarity. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Protect your joy. Not everything precious needs to be shared. Some happiness is safest when kept sacred. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Blood may connect you, but choice builds your home. Love freely and build your circle with those who lift you higher. The more you know yourself, the less you need others' approval. Self-awareness makes validation irrelevant. When you truly know your worth, external opinions lose their power. Just because the past didn't turn out like you wanted it to doesn't mean your future can't be better than you ever imagined. The past is not the verdict. It's just a chapter. The next page is still blank and you hold the pen. Do not allow small minds to convince you that your dreams are too big. Your vision isn't too much. They're just thinking too small. Protect your dreams from limited minds. When you try to please everybody, you almost always please nobody. Pleasing everyone waters you down. Stand in your truth, even if it means standing alone. We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. Growth demands surrender. Becoming means shedding parts of yourself that no longer fit the life you seek. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. No love is painless, but some connections are worth the risks, the misunderstandings, and the healing they require. If you find yourself repeatedly questioning whether or not something is right for you, the answer is usually no. Doubt is a whisper from your intuition. When peace is absent, listen and trust the silent number. Accept both compliments and criticism. It takes both sun and rain for a tree to grow. Growth isn't one-sided. Praise strengthens, but correction sharpens. You need both to become whole. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Don't let new wisdom lead you to condemn yourself over old struggles. Growth rewrites understanding. But forgiveness for your past self is part of honoring the journey you took to get here. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. Comfort breeds complacency. Change demands discomfort, and that discomfort is where freedom begins. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. the relationships we were too afraid to have, and the decisions we waited too long to make. Risk is frightening, but regret weighs more. Choose courage while time still offers it. Waiting for change while not doing anything for it is like waiting for the train at a bus stop. Hope without action is empty. Stand where the train will actually come. Move in the direction of your dreams. By 3 lessons we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is the easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Wisdom wears many faces. Learn early through reflection or later through experience. But one way or another, life teaches. Don't let other people's opinions drown out your inner voice. Your soul already knows what you need. Stay quiet long enough to hear it above the noise. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Optimism without preparation is fragile. Dream big, but lay a foundation strong enough to weather storms. Respect yourself because people can see if you don't. Self-respect is silent but visible. Carry it like armor, man. Others will treat you by the standard you set. It's impossible to make everyone happy, and trying to do so will only lead to frustration and disappointment. Seeking universal approval is a race you can't win. Be true instead. That's the real victory. Stay away from people who can't see any wrong in their actions, but see every wrong in yours. Accountability is a two-way street. If someone refuses to walk it, love them from a distance. Focus on the step in front of you and not the whole staircase. Overwhelm comes from staring too far ahead. Just take the next right step. The rest will reveal itself in time. Be brave enough to be bad at something new. Mastery begins with imperfection. The courage to be clumsy is the first step toward greatness. Your thoughts are like boomerangs. What you pass along to others is what will come back to you. Energy is contagious. What you send out circles back. Plant kindness and harvest peace. Listen to the people who tell you what you don't want to hear. Truth often comes dressed in discomfort. Growth begins when you're willing to listen without defense. The longer you entertain what's not for you, the longer you postpone what is. Holding on to what's wrong delays what's right. Let go so what belongs to you can find you. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Waiting robs you of becoming. Every delayed step is a chapter you'll never write. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. True strength is built within. Others may walk beside you, but only you can carry yourself through your darkest hours. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. Self-care isn't selfish, it's survival. You can only give fully when you are full. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. Regret weighs heavier than mistakes. Action, even imperfect, teaches more than hesitation ever will. Excuses make today easy, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. Comfort now creates burden later. Choose discipline. It plants seeds for a future you'll thank yourself for. If you are a giver, know your limits because takers don't have any. Boundaries protect your kindness. Without them, your giving becomes a wound instead of a gift. If you don't clean up what's in your head, you'll drop what's in your hands. Mental clutter spills into every corner of your life. Inner peace is the foundation for outer success. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution. No matter how challenging it is, premature venting invites noise, not clarity. Find your center first, then seek support, not validation. Everyone wants to skip struggle, not knowing that's where character is built. Strength is forged in friction. Skipping struggle skips growth. Embrace it. It's shaping you into something greater. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. Pity traps you in place. Compassion moves you forward. Choose healing over helplessness. Vision without execution is just a hallucination. Dreams without action fade into regret. Vision demands movement to become reality. Making too many efforts to forget someone is remembering them all the time. Forgetting is not forced, it's released. The more you fight it, the tighter you hold on. Never let a lack of support stop you from achieving your goal. Not everyone will believe in your path. Walk it anyway. Your journey needs your belief, not their permission. Don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. Authenticity costs less than approval. Stay true even if it means walking alone for a while. Putting off until tomorrow is your weakness. Procrastination is a silent thief. What you delay today becomes the burden of tomorrow. Once you are mature, you will realize that silence is more powerful than proving your point. Not every truth needs defending. Sometimes peace speaks louder than any argument. A lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect. You teach others how to treat you. Set the standard and protect it fiercely. Work for it more than you talk about it. Action is louder than promises. Quiet effort builds louder results than empty words ever will. Stop choosing what's not choosing you. Energy flows where it's welcome. Stop watering what refuses to grow with you. Learn to be okay with not being invited, included, or considered. Exclusion doesn't diminish your worth. Sometimes solitude is protection, not rejection. It won't happen overnight, but if you quit, it won't happen at all. Progress is slow, but quitting guarantees failure. Stay the course. The reward is in persistence. Work at your job and make a living. Work on yourself and make a fortune. External success sustains survival. Inner growth builds wealth that no paycheck can match. The hardest part is at the beginning of the journey. The rocket loses 90% of its fuel during takeoff. Starting feels heavier than continuing. Push through the resistance. Momentum makes the climb easier. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Truth demands courage. Many prefer the comfort of lies. Speak honestly anyway, but don't expect applause. Don't be upset by the result you didn't get from the work you didn't do. Outcomes reflect effort. Energy spent complaining is better spent working. The journey of your success will always begin with the small step of taking a chance. Every achievement is rooted in a first risk. No leap, no flight. Be alone until you're valued. Loneliness is better than being undervalued. Hold your worth until someone else recognizes it too. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Hope without preparation is a gamble. Success favors the one who plans for it. The things you say about others say a lot about you. Your words reflect your inner world. Choose to speak with care. It's yourself you're revealing. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Beginnings feel humbling, but every step is wiser now. Experience turns second chances into something stronger. It's not the future that's hazy, it's your thoughts about it. Uncertainty isn't reality. It's the stories you tell yourself. Clear your mind and the future becomes clearer too. Stop expecting life to be fair. Start expecting yourself to be a better player, capable of handling any situation. Fairness is not promised. Strength is build skills instead of waiting for fairness. When you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. Letting go creates space. What's meant for you can't arrive while your hands are full of what isn't. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like the foolish beginner, you'll never be the graceful master. Growth demands vulnerability. Awkward beginnings are the price of eventual mastery. You are responsible for your own happiness. If you expect others to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. Happiness is an inside job. No one else can carry what only you are meant to build. You are right about all the things you think you need to do. Don't wait. Get started. Clarity comes through action, not thought. Begin before you're ready. The way forward reveals itself in movement. Not everyone will make it to your future. Some people are passing through to teach you life lessons. Temporary connections leave permanent lessons. Not everyone is meant to stay, and that's okay. Be a good person, but don't waste time proving it. Goodness needs no validation. Let your actions speak and walk away from those who refuse to see. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. Difficulty is not defeat. Hard is how important things are earned. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. Promises are heavy. Speak less, do more. Your actions will hold greater weight. Expect little from people. Expect a lot from yourself. That's the secret of a happy life. Control expectations outward. Raise standards inward. That's where lasting peace is born. You can often regret your words, but you will never regret your silence. Silence holds a wisdom that rushed words betray. Speak when necessary, but let silence be your shield. Don't ever let the same people disappoint you twice. The first time is experience. The second time is a choice. Guard your peace after the lesson. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Overwhelm shrinks when broken into steps. Progress is a series of small, consistent wins. One today is worth two tomorrows. Today holds the only certainty. Tomorrow is a hope. Act now while it's still within your hands. Try not to sacrifice your progress for the sake of a friend. They may not have done the same if the tables were turned. Loyalty should not cost your dreams. Protect your journey. True friends will walk beside you, not pull you back. Today is the oldest you've ever been in your life, and the youngest you'll ever be again. This moment is a bridge. Honor it. Live now with the urgency and gratitude it deserves. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. Joy isn't a reward at the end of the road. It's a choice you build into each step. Private life always wins. Keep it secret till you win. Silence protects dreams. Privacy lets you grow without noise or sabotage. Being alone is really better than being with fake people who pretend to love you. True loneliness isn't solitude. It's being surrounded by insincerity. Choose yourself first. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Comfort can be the enemy of growth. Sometimes you must risk the good to reach the extraordinary. The more people let you down, the easier you'll get back up and realize that life doesn't stop for anyone. Each disappointment strengthens your resilience. Pain teaches that you alone are responsible for your journey. Sometimes you have to lose something good to gain something better. Loss often clears the way for blessings. Trust the trade-offs life demands. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Not everything sweet is safe. Discernment protects your peace. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Achievement without gratitude feels empty. True wealth is appreciating what's already yours. Most people stay in the same place for a reason. The things they hold dear are the anchors that hold them in place. Comfort chains more dreams than failure ever could. Growth requires loosening what feels safe. You and yours before you are anyone else's. Your loyalty must begin at home with yourself and those who truly walk with you. Sometimes you must go to war with yourself to fix yourself. Healing isn't gentle. It demands confrontation with the parts of you that need to be rebuilt. You will never always be motivated, so you must learn to always be disciplined. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. The quickest way to succeed is to start now and figure it out as you go. You can't learn to drive in a parked car. Waiting for certainty kills momentum. Action teaches faster than planning ever could. You make the best decisions when in pain because fear of experiencing the same pain again is the strongest motivator. Pain sharpens clarity. It pushes you to build a life where that hurt cannot repeat. What we do during our working hours determines what we have. What we do in our leisure hours determines what we are. Wealth fills your hands. Character fills your soul. Both are built by how you spend unseen hours. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. Belief in others plants seeds of transformation. How you see people helps them become more. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer someone else up. Light spreads. Helping others lifts you too. It reminds you of your own strength to give. Grind like nobody has your back. Self-reliance fuels perseverance. Assume no one owes you anything and build anyway. Your life isn't yours if you always care what others think. Freedom begins where approval ends. Live for truth, not for applause. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. Attachment makes you vulnerable. Love fully, but guard your center. Set your mind on a definitive goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. Clarity cuts through obstacles. When your will is focused, life aligns to your movement. Once you realize your value, you will be greatly surprised at what you used to settle for. Self-worth rewrites every standard. What once seemed enough will no longer satisfy. Don't tell anyone what you think or what you know. Keep your secrets to yourself because a friend of today could be an enemy by tomorrow. Silence safeguards power. Not every heart that listens today will honor you tomorrow. If people treat you like an option, leave them like a choice. Your worth isn't negotiable. Walk away from those who fail to recognize it. To reach somewhere, you need to leave something behind. It's best to leave things at the right time. Otherwise, you are left with too many regrets and complaints. Clinging delays growth. Timely goodbyes are painful, but necessary to create space for what's meant to come. Be impatient with actions, but patient with results. Move swiftly, but let the harvest come in its own season. Focus on effort, not immediate rewards. There's no limit to what you can achieve except that which you place in your mind. Limits live in belief, not reality. Break the ceiling inside before you break it outside. Distance yourself from people that bring out the person you're not trying to be anymore. Growth requires protecting your progress. Stay close only to what strengthens the new you. Take solitude as a time for reflection and self-discovery. Silence isn't emptiness, it's a mirror. Solitude holds the answers noise keeps hidden. Forgive your old self, you've changed, you are not your mistakes. Growth deserves grace, especially from the one who lived through it. Many of the people you told your secret to have already told it to others. Trust is precious, protect it carefully. Few can carry the weight of your vulnerabilities. Stop trying to skip the struggle. That's where the character is built. The road you avoid is the strength you deny. Struggle forges the soul into something unbreakable. If you define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution. Clarity is half the battle. Understanding the route reveals the path forward. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. True achievements require full journeys. Skipping the process cheapens the destination. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. Integrity lives in the unseen moments. Honor yourself when applause is absent. You've got to do what's right for you, even if it hurts some people you love. Choosing yourself may cause pain, but abandoning yourself guarantees it. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Be mindful of whose vision you're building. Make sure your own doesn't collect dust. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. Change begins with refusal, with the decision that here is not enough anymore. Stand up and face your fears, or they will defeat you. Fear thrives in avoidance, confront it head-on, or be ruled by it in silence. Sometimes loneliness is the price you pay for growth. Outgrowing old circles can feel isolating, but solitude often precedes elevation. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. Healing isn't about erasing your past. It's about seeing it as the soil that grew you. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. True growth is inward and quiet. Comparison wastes energy that could be used for transformation. Do what no one else can do, and you will become what no one else can become. Your uniqueness is your power. Embrace the work that only you were born to do. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. Their journey doesn't diminish yours. Celebrate both. Comparison only weakens the spirit. Not everyone you trust will be trustworthy. Trust is a gift, not a guarantee. Give it carefully and be willing to take it back when necessary. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Growth demands discomfort. What feels easy rarely leads to anything extraordinary. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Silence sharpens perception. In stillness, truth speaks the loudest. The people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Real connection doesn't demand masks. Those who love you accept your truth, not your performance. You can accept the apology, but you have to remove the trust. Forgiveness clears your heart. Boundaries protect it. Rebuild only where it's safe to do so. You're very hard to control when you're healthy. You're very hard to manipulate when you're clear. You're very hard to influence when you're sovereign. True power lies in clarity, wholeness, and self-ownership. Heal, focus, and stand firm. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to realize it doesn't have to be that way. Awareness is painful, but it's the first step toward freedom. You are not obligated to stay unhappy. Everyone you love in your life should be a safe space, not more stress that makes you worry or another battle you need to overcome. Love should be your refuge, not your battlefield. Protect your peace in your relationships. Your direction is more important than your speed. Moving fast means nothing if you're heading the wrong way. Focus on alignment before acceleration. You may not lead a comfortable life with a single source of income. You need to build others. Security today demands versatility. Multiple streams create freedom where dependency builds chains. The walls you build to keep things out and are also keeping things in. Protection can become prison. Guard your heart, but don't lock it away from life. Have at least one person in your life who gives you honest opinions. Flattery comforts, but truth refines us. A real friend tells you what you need, not just what you want to hear. Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now, delay steals opportunity. Action is the cure for regret. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Decide based on possibility, not paranoia. Fear shrinks, hope expands. Good decisions come from experience. Experience comes from making bad decisions. Mistakes are the tuition for wisdom. Failure isn't the enemy. Refusing to learn from it is. Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Energy spent on worry is energy wasted. Redirect it into action instead. The work is beneath you. The only thing that should be beneath you is your big ego. Work hard in silence and show your skills at the job you get rather than criticizing the job. No task is too small for excellence. Humility turns every effort into a foundation for success. It's better to be alone than in bad company. Loneliness is a temporary discomfort. Toxicity is a permanent wound. Choose solitude over suffering. If you do not make yourself indispensable, you will be unemployed soon. Value comes from contribution. Become essential and your place will never be questioned. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. Mastery isn't in magic, it's in precision. Excellence in the basics builds legends. Time is your most valuable resource. There are no refunds or second chances for the time you waste. Every moment spent is a moment gone forever. Spend it with intention. In most instances, obstacles are the way. Resistance isn't the signal to stop. It's the path to mastery. Push through it. You are more defined by what comes out of your mouth than what goes in it. Speech gives us the power to create or destroy. Words shape reality. Choose them like they matter because they do. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Solo success is quick but fragile. Collective strength builds endurance. Surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. Your circle is your climate. Choose warmth. Choose growth. Where fear ends, strength begins. Fear is a wall. Courage is a door. Step through it and find out who you really are. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding you're not willing to stay where you are. Change begins with refusal. Growth is born when comfort becomes unacceptable. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Distraction magnifies fear. Stay focused and the hurdles shrink to their real size. Betrayal never comes from your enemies. Only those close enough to touch your heart can wound it. Guard your trust wisely. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Life is measured in moments lived, not in safety maintained. Step into the story. If you stopped seeing the world in terms of what you like and what you dislike, and saw things for what they truly are in themselves, you would find a great deal more peace in your life. Attachment clouds reality. Acceptance brings clarity, and with it, peace. There is no perfect time. You must take the time you have and make it perfect. Waiting is a thief. Perfection is made, not found. The best thing about hard times is that you get to see everyone's true colors. Adversity strips away masks. What remains is truth. Pay close attention. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Belief is the architect of reality. What you dare to imagine, you set in motion. Always take responsibility for your actions, for it is the mark of a mature individual. Blame is easy. Ownership builds character and earns true respect. Your goals are the compass that guide you through the storm of life. Without direction, storms scatter you. With it, they sharpen your aim. If you don't value your time, neither will others. Teach others how to treat your time, by how you treat it yourself. No relationship is worth damaging your mental health. Connection without peace is a wound, not a gift. Protect your mind first. Spend time with the elderly. Their wisdom and experiences are invaluable. Their stories hold the maps of lessons you haven't lived yet. Listen and honor them. Never expect someone to catch you when you fall. Even if you have caught many from falling, give from abundance, not expectation. Expectation breeds disappointment. Giving frees you. There are times when you see someone for the last time and don't even realize it. Watch out. You'll never know the true value of the moment until it becomes a memory. Presence is precious. Treat each goodbye as if it could be the last, because sometimes it is. Just because a thought got your attention doesn't mean it deserves your attention. Not every thought is truth. Discernment protects your peace. Be around people who feed your soul, not eat it. Energy flows both ways. Surround yourself with those who pour light into your spirit. If you want the present to be different from the past, study the past. Reflection builds wisdom. Patterns break when understood. The key to happiness is letting each situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be. Expectation breeds suffering. Acceptance nurtures joy. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Own your narrative. No one else is qualified to tell your story. There are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you are on. Choice is a constant gift. No path is final until you choose it to be. Don't see anyone as your competition. You don't have the same goals, ambition, or brains. You're not the same. Comparison is irrelevant. You are walking a path no one else could ever walk. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Positivity isn't naivety, it's strength. It's choosing to be light in the midst of darkness. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our expectations. Freedom comes when you loosen your grip on how things should be and embrace how they are. Learn to handle rejection gracefully. It's a part of life. Rejection is not a verdict, it's a redirection. One that often leads to something better. There is no other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. Talent starts the journey, perseverance finishes it. Endurance transforms possibility into reality. Do not let the things that have hurt you turn you into a person you are not. Pain is a teacher, not a sculptor. Keep your heart aligned with who you are, not what hurt you. Build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. If you don't pursue your vision, you'll spend your life serving someone else's. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Effort leaves fingerprints, and sometimes they smudge. Progress requires courage to get your hands dirty. The secret of achievement is to hold a picture of a successful outcome in your mind. Vision fuels action. The mind builds the future before the hands ever touch it. Count your blessings, not your problems. Focus expands what you feel. Gratitude shifts the weight of your life toward hope. Be proud of how hard you are trying. Even unseen effort is worthy. Growth isn't always visible, but it is always valuable. Ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and weigh you down. External chaos only wins if it invades your spirit. Protect your peace like it's your lifeline, because it is. What to speak is knowledge, and when to speak is intelligence. Wisdom isn't just about knowing, it's about timing. Sometimes silence is the highest form of understanding. If you need inspiration, don't do it. Discipline carries you where motivation cannot. Inspiration is a spark. Discipline is the fire that sustains you. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. Your past shaped you, but it doesn't define you. You write the ending. Find something you love, something you can lean onto, something that would keep you going. You need something to fall back on when you get depressed. Anchors are vital in storms. Purpose steadies you when nothing else can. Accept that you are not important to some people and move on. Your value isn't diminished by their blindness. Let go and redirect your light toward those who can see it. Every time when you are rejected for something good, you are redirected to something better. Rejection isn't a door closing, it's a road turning. Trust the route. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Endurance leaves gifts behind. Painful paths often prepare you for destinations greater than you imagined. Remember, some of the best times of your life haven't even happened yet. Hope is an open horizon. The future holds moments your heart hasn't even learned to dream of yet. Take some time today to recognize where you are right now and how hard you've worked to get there. Even if you're not exactly where you dream to be just yet, progress is sacred. Even unfinished, honor the distance you've traveled. You're closer than you think. Life lessons won't work unless you do. Wisdom is useless without action. Knowledge only transforms when effort breathes life into it. Don't change yourself just to make someone happy unless that someone is you. Adjust for growth, not approval. True happiness begins when your reflection matches your soul. The longer you live in the past, the less future you have to enjoy. Yesterday can be a memory or a prison. Choose to visit it, not live in it. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They're behind you for a reason. Their position speaks louder than their words. Keep moving forward. They already chose to stay behind. There are no missed opportunities. Everything you missed wasn't yours. What is meant for you will not require force. Trust the timing even when it feels cruel. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes sacrifice. Every dream demands payment. If you don't pay with effort, you'll pay with regret. Your life isn't yours if you constantly care about what others think. Freedom comes when you stop living through borrowed expectations and start honoring your own voice. Sometimes you need to burn bridges to stop yourself from crossing them again. Closure sometimes means no return. Light the match and walk forward without looking back. A man without a vision for his future always returns to his past. Without direction, nostalgia becomes a trap. Dreams keep you anchored to tomorrow, not yesterday. Make sure the choices you make are worth the losses you'll take. Every decision has a price. Pay only for what's truly worth the cost. Action breeds more clarity than thought. So you can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way into one. Motion reveals truth. No plan survives without steps, and no dream lives without deeds. You can make all the mistakes you want, just don't make the same one twice. Error is human. Repetition without reflection is a choice. Learn, adjust, and evolve. It's okay if you don't know how to move on. Start with something easier like not going back. Progress doesn't require running. Sometimes it begins with simply standing still. Sometimes you just need to be a bit selfish. Put yourself first and think about what is best for you. Self-prioritization isn't cruelty, it's necessity. You cannot pour into others from an empty vessel. Learn to see people for what they are, not what you want them to be. Projection blinds clarity. Accept what is, not what you wish could be. Be humble enough to know you aren't better than anyone, but wise enough to know that you're different than the rest. Equality honors dignity. Uniqueness honors purpose. Hold both with grace. Until you become comfortable with being alone, you will never know if you're with someone out of love or out of loneliness. Solitude clarifies motives. Only from wholeness can true connection be born. People don't decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. Dreams are built in the quiet repetitions of daily choices. Habits carve the path long before destiny arrives. The faster you do the things you avoid, the faster you get the good things you want. Procrastination delays your blessings. Courage shrinks the gap between you and your dreams. Accept the things you cannot change and change the things you cannot accept. Wisdom is knowing the difference and strength is acting accordingly. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find. Self-knowledge is a journey. Self-acceptance is a victory. You think you know someone, but mostly you just know what you want to know. Expectation blinds reality. True understanding demands seeing beyond your wishes. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Master your thoughts or surrender them to someone else's agenda. If nothing else, some people just teach you how not to be. Even hurtful encounters are lessons. Learn and choose differently. You can't make anyone love you, and you can't force yourself to love anyone else. Love is voluntary, never negotiated. It grows freely or it doesn't grow at all. Don't burn your opportunities for temporary comfort. Ease now can cost you greatness later. Sacrifice comfort for possibility. Confidence does not come from an expectation of success. It comes from a comfort with failure. Real confidence is knowing you can fall and still rise. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. Right choices often come wrapped in difficulty. Choose them anyway. We are the average of the people we spend time with. Surround yourself with good people to be a good person. Your circle shapes your future. Choose those who lift, not those who pull. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. Wishing changes nothing. Action alters everything. People will walk in and out of your life, and those you least expect will become past remembrances of a temporary time you once thought was permanent. Impermanence teaches gratitude. Love deeply, but hold lightly. You train people how to treat you unconsciously or not. Boundaries speak louder than requests. Teach with consistency, not complaints. The point of the argument is not to defeat each other, but to understand each other. Debate to connect, not to conquer. True victory is mutual understanding. If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. Fear often guards the door to your next transformation. Walk through it. Your value is not determined by someone else's inability to see your worth. Blindness in others says nothing about the light in you. There are no bad emotions, only bad reactions to them. Feelings are neutral. Growth lies in your response, not your resistance. You have to learn how to channel your negative emotions in a constructive way. Anger can destroy or drive you to build. Choose wisely where your fire goes. People who show you new ways of thinking and new ways of seeing life are important. Expansion begins with perspective. Treasure those who widen your horizon. Your enemies will often tell you the truth because it hurts, and your friends will often lie because it doesn't. Criticism stings, but sometimes it carries honesty that comfort hides. Develop a willingness to be disliked. This will grant you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it's unpopular. Approval is fleeting. Integrity is forever. Stand firm. Be brave enough to say what you want to say, not what people want to hear. Truth tellers change the world not because they are liked, but because they are real. If someone's absence brings you peace, you won't lose anything. Loss is only loss if it leaves emptiness. Sometimes absence restores. We often overestimate what we can do in a year, but underestimate what is possible in 5. Patience stretches potential. Play the long game. Your past or childhood may be messy, but it's a great force in your future. Broken roots still grow strong trees. Your beginning does not dictate your ending. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind too. Release what you cannot change. Freedom follows surrender. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. New beginnings carry old wisdom. That's not weakness. That's an advantage. The more responsibility you take, the more you empower yourself to actually do something about that pain. Ownership shifts you from victim to architect. Power grows where blame ends. Your friends and family do not always know what is best for you. Love doesn't always equal understanding. Trust your own path above their comfort. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. Elevation often demands solitude. Not everyone can follow where you're going. Don't take people for granted. You never know when they could be gone. You never know how much they mean to you until they're gone. Presence is fragile. Honor it while it's still within reach. Characterize people by their actions, and you will never be fooled by their words. Consistency reveals character more clearly than promises. When someone shows you their true colors, don't try and paint a different picture. Believe actions. They speak louder than your hope ever will. If you want to feel motivated to do something, take the smallest action towards doing it. Momentum breeds motivation. Start, even if it's tiny. You will never remember the days and nights you stay home and do nothing. Life's memory is made of boldness, not caution. Go live. Hands that were on your shoulder during bad times are more valuable than the hands that clap for you on your success. Loyalty in storms means more than applause in sunshine. Treasure the ones who stayed. Forgiving doesn't make the person who hurt you feel better. It makes you feel better. Forgiveness frees you from carrying pain that was never yours to hold forever. Accept things as they are. Life isn't about living in the past or living for the future. It's about living in the now. Peace grows where presence lives. Life is happening now. Don't miss it chasing yesterday or tomorrow. People who play roles will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention. Truth reveals itself over time. Authenticity needs no script. You are always responsible for how you act, no matter how you feel. Emotions may explain your behavior, but they never excuse it. Mastery means choosing your response. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. Truth filters out the temporary. What remains is real. Learn to deal with people for who they are, not who you want them to be. Acceptance is wisdom. Expectation breeds suffering. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you are worthless. Environment shapes value. Thrive where you are appreciated, not merely tolerated. Extraordinary results come from repeating ordinary actions over an inordinate amount of time. Consistency, not talent, builds excellence. Greatness is simply persistence multiplied. You can either choose a happy, conventional, and stress-free life, or you can choose a very interesting but more difficult and meaningful life. Ease or depth. The path you choose shapes the meaning you find. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. Maturity means learning, growing, and owning the weight of your actions. When you blame someone else for your problems, you're giving them power over you. You're allowing them to define and dictate your happiness and well-being. Responsibility reclaims control. Blame chains you to your circumstances. People start hating you when they cannot control you. Freedom irritates those who depend on your compliance. Stand firm. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. Growth deserves grace. You couldn't act on wisdom you hadn't yet earned. If you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth to someone else, you have already forgotten your value. Self-worth isn't a performance. It's a truth you carry quietly inside you. Leave when a promise turns into a sorry. Broken words fracture trust. Protect your heart when patterns replace apologies. You don't find your purpose somewhere else. You create your purpose exactly where you are, and you bear meaning to it. Purpose isn't found, it's built. Meaning grows where you choose to plant it. No single thing will solve all your problems. No goal, no achievement, no relationship. You will always feel mildly inadequate and somewhat dissatisfied with your life. Fulfillment comes from embracing imperfection, not from erasing it. A happy life is not a life without stress. It's a life of meaningful stress. Meaningful burdens feel lighter. Carry what matters and stress becomes purpose. You won't forget some bad things. You just stop caring until that happens. Don't stress too much about it. Healing doesn't erase memory. It softens its grip. It's never too late to do the things you've always wanted to do. Don't let naysayers discourage you because they may be projecting their own insecurities. Their fear is not your destiny. Start now. Your dreams are still waiting. With time, the more wins with fear you can accumulate, the more fearless you will become. Courage is cumulative. Every act of bravery shrinks fear's shadow. Never make someone a priority who only makes you an option. Energy should flow both ways. Choose mutual respect over one-sided loyalty. Whoever fights can lose. Whoever doesn't fight has already lost. Failure is possible when you try, but guaranteed when you don't. Courage is the first victory. The only way to feel better about yourself is to do things worth feeling good about. Self-esteem is earned, not gifted. Build it with your actions. A lot of things broke your heart, but fixed your vision. Pain clears illusions. Sometimes the fracture is the first glimpse of truth. Never deny yourself an experience just because it's unknown or uncomfortable. It may just be a defining and wonderful part of your life. The unknown often holds the life you're meant to live. Step into it. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. The most dangerous blindness is the one you choose against yourself. Your entire life can change in an instant. So instead of passively taking what you have for granted, be grateful for it and do whatever good you can with it. Gratitude now prepares you for life's unexpected shifts. Value what is fleeting. One of the most dangerous things you can do is believe someone's opinion about you. External voices distort inner truth. Guard your self-image fiercely. Your relationship with others is a direct reflection of your relationship with yourself. You teach the world how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Your tomorrow can be very different from today. If you try, keep thinking about what is not working today, and I promise you that your tomorrow won't either. Change flows from action, not from complaint. Shift your energy forward. It's not about having time, it's about making time. Priorities reveal themselves, not in words, but in calendars. You can't always be nice. That's how people take advantage of you. Sometimes you have to set boundaries. Kindness without boundaries invites exploitation. Protect your peace with strength. Destroy the old you before it destroys you. Growth demands sacrifice. Shed what no longer serves the person you are becoming. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Time is the true currency. Spend it on those who honor its worth. Never be so loyal that you betray yourself. Loyalty to others is noble, but loyalty to yourself is essential. You cannot have everything. You always exchange something for something. Every gain carries a cost. Choose your trades wisely. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Reactions reveal character. Choose forgiveness and focus. Your energy is too precious to waste. We are defined by what we give up, what we sacrifice, and what we reject. Identity is shaped more by what you leave behind than what you chase. You are merely a reflection of the preferences and demands of the people around you. Unless you reclaim your identity, you will live a collage of others' expectations. If you don't decide who you are, other people will decide for you. Self-definition is power. Don't surrender your story to other authors. The more you love yourself, the more you'll detach yourself from things that don't love you. Self-respect makes toxicity unpalatable. Love yourself enough to walk away. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Emotion fuels dreams. Reason steers the ship. Use both wisely. You can have results or excuses, not both. Excuses comfort the ego. Results reward the soul. Choose action. Growth happens when you start doing things that you're not qualified to do. Skill follows courage. You don't become ready, you become willing. Be smart enough to ask for advice, but be wise enough to know who to seek it from. Not every voice deserves your ear. Seek counsel from those who walk the path you respect. You grow as much as the amount of truth you are willing to accept about yourself without running away. Facing your reflection without flinching is the birthplace of true change. There is always time. The only question is how long you will make excuses and pretend that it doesn't exist. Excuses steal years. Action reveals how much time was always there. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Presence isn't a luxury. It's the only way to truly live. Slow down, look around, feel it. The worst kind of enemies are those who pretend to be your friends. Betrayal wears a smile. Trust actions, not appearances. You don't have to attend every argument you are invited to. Silence can be strength. Not every battle deserves your energy. Do not discuss your past with anyone because only you know its true story and significance. Others may not understand or even use it against you. Protect your story. Share it with those who have earned your trust, not your vulnerability. Success and failure are fuzzy concepts that only exist in your mind before you do something, not after. Action clarifies. Labels mean little once you move forward. The more grateful you are, the more beauty you will see all around you, the more generous life will seem, and the happier you will become. Gratitude rewrites your vision. What you focus on multiplies. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. Hope is powerful, but awareness protects you. Believe behavior. If there's something you want to do in life, don't wait. If you do, you might find 5 years have passed without you doing anything. Time moves whether you act or not. Begin now. Most of your problems disappear once you start hanging out with smarter, more thoughtful people. Your environment shapes your elevation. Choose your circle wisely. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. Impatience blinds you to life's unfolding wisdom. Trust the slow miracles. You can't always help. Sometimes you will watch people you love make terrible decisions despite the advice you give them. Love advises, but does not control. Release the outcome with compassion. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. Comparison poisons gratitude. Your journey holds enough. Sometimes the world is trying to tell you who you are, but if you don't stop to reflect and listen, you'll never be able to hear. Stillness invites clarity. The world whispers truth when you quiet the noise. Enjoy every bit of your life to the fullest. Your compromises and sacrifices will be rewarded. Meaningful effort plants seeds that bloom in unseen seasons. An apology without change is just a manipulation. True remorse is measured in transformation, not words. You don't really know the person you're with until you move in together. Never marry anyone without living with them first. Proximity reveals character. Living together shows what love alone may hide. Hurting them back will not heal your pain. Revenge recycles wounds. Healing begins when you step off the cycle. Someday you will look back and know exactly why it had to happen. Understanding often comes late, but it always comes. Trust the unfolding. You cannot control the behavior of others, but you can always choose how you respond to it. Your power lies not in others' actions, but in your reaction. Stop having relationship problems with people you are not in relationships with. Reserve emotional labor for those who truly matter. Once you lose someone, it is never exactly the same person who comes back. Loss changes people. Some returns are mere reflections of what once was. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Overthinking paralyzes. Action unlocks progress. If you say you'll do something, do it. Your word is one of the most valuable things you can cultivate. And if your word ever loses that value, it will be hard to get it back. Integrity is built one promise at a time. Guard it fiercely. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. And trust is fragile. Handle it with reverence or risk losing it forever. You might not enjoy discipline, but you'll enjoy the results. Discipline demands today. Results reward tomorrow. You won't always be able to help someone change for the better. If you keep trying, there will come a day when you decide you can't do it anymore, and they clearly don't want to change. Love cannot override choice. Sometimes letting go is the greatest compassion. Just because you miss them doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Longing is natural. Reopening closed doors rarely is. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Dreams die in delay. Act before regret becomes your story. Be careful who you share your weaknesses with. Some people can't wait for the opportunity to use them against you. Vulnerability is a gift. Offer it only to the worthy. In solitude, the mind gains strength and learns to lean upon itself. Isolation, when embraced, forges resilience. Solitude is not loneliness, it's empowerment. Sooner or later, a person who wears two faces forgets which one is real. Pretending fractures identity. Truth always outlasts the mask. What you allow is what will continue. Boundaries teach others how to treat you. Silence is permission. Your true friends become apparent when you are at your lowest. Adversity strips away the shallow. Only the real ones remain standing. Live life the way you want to live it, because even people who care for you can't be with you every step of the way. This journey is yours alone. Carry your dreams even when no one walks beside you. You're going to make a lot of people mad doing what's right for you. Choosing yourself upsets those who benefit from your self-abandonment. Choose you anyway. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. Self-preservation isn't selfish, it's necessary. Potential means you haven't done anything yet. Promise is not achievement. Only action turns potential into legacy. Maturing is realizing that overplaying your part in people's lives to prove your loyalty is only proving how much less you value yourself. Loyalty must not cost your dignity. Balance love with self-respect. Deal with people the way they deal with you. Reciprocity keeps your energy sacred. Match effort, not illusions. If you're lucky enough to get a second chance at something, don't waste it. Second chances are rare and fragile. Handle them with urgency and respect. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Healing demands new soil. Don't plant your hopes in barren ground. Real strength is letting people lose you instead of begging them to choose you. Self-worth whispers, if they can't see you, they don't deserve you. There's a reason why some people are not in your life anymore. Absence is often protection in disguise. Trust what left. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Integrity costs more than many are willing to pay. Value honesty as the rare treasure it is. Most people are only nice when things don't matter. Pay attention to kindness under pressure, not just in comfort. Never be so kind you forgot to be clever. And never be so clever you forgot to be kind. Balance heart with mind. Both are needed to navigate the world. You'll be alone in the most difficult times of your life. These times will make you wise, mature, and fearless. Solitude forges strength. The deepest growth happens in silence. Some people only care about you if you are doing something for them. True connection is unconditional. Watch who vanishes when you have nothing to give. When you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people who don't. Self-respect rewrites your circles. Dignity filters your relationships. The truth is that maturing is realizing that a relationship can always work out and always be fixed, no matter the situation. Healing requires willingness on both sides. Without it, even love cannot rebuild. One wrong step can change everything. Don't lie, don't cheat, be honest, and be loyal. Trust is fragile. Protect it like a sacred bond. Never take someone's feelings for granted. You never know how much courage they took to share them. Vulnerability is bravery. Handle it with the tenderness it deserves. If you have more than 3 priorities, you have none. Focus is clarity. Divide your energy too much and you dilute your power. Resentment is like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die. Bitterness hurts you more than anyone else. Release it for your own sake. You can't really control someone's loyalty towards you. You can do so much for someone and still not be treated well. Love and loyalty are choices, not debts. Respect yourself enough to recognize when yours is not returned. If you blame it on someone else, don't expect it to get better. Blame delays healing. Ownership opens the door to change. One day you'll have a clean, quiet house and a car with a spotless interior. And all you'll want is for the ones who made the mess to come home. Mess is a sign of life, of presence, of love. Treasure the chaos while it's there. Action proves who someone is. Words just prove who they pretend to be. Consistency reveals truth. Watch deeds, not declarations. Once you feel you are avoided by someone, never disturb them again. Distance speaks louder than excuses. Respect silent goodbyes. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. Guard your giving. True kindness includes wisdom. Your progress does not need to be seen or validated by others to be real. Growth witnessed only by you is still growth. Your journey is sacred, even unseen. Expectation always hurts, so expect less or no expectation from others. Lowering expectation raises peace. Give freely, but don't depend on reciprocation. You'll ruin your life trying to make everyone happy. People-pleasing is a road to emptiness. Live true to yourself first. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. Comparison shrinks compassion. Focus on generosity, not jealousy. Given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Winning the argument means little if you lose the person. Don't take criticism from anyone you would not take advice from. Not every voice deserves space in your mind. Filter wisely. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Every moment spent building their vision delays your own destiny. A person who doesn't have a life of their own will always try to create drama in yours. Empty lives crave distraction. Protect your peace from their noise. You can't lose what you never had. You can't keep what's not yours. And you can't hold on to some things that don't want to stay. Let go. What is meant for you will choose you too. Life always offers you a second chance. It's called tomorrow. Hope is renewed with every sunrise. Begin again. Most people will deceive you if you give them at least half a chance. Trust should be earned, not assumed. Watch actions, not promises. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. Change has no expiration date. Every breath is a new chance. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. Excellence is often invisible because it makes things look effortless. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Self-sacrifice without balance leaves you ashes. Preserve your flame. The people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. True belonging asks for your authenticity, not your performance. Believe half of what you see, and don't believe anything you hear. Surface impressions deceive. Truth requires patience and discernment. Never expect someone to catch you when you fall, even if you have caught many from falling. Give kindness without expectation. Protect your heart from entitlement. You can be friends with people for years, and it could take years to realize they were never your friends. Time does not guarantee loyalty. Character reveals itself slowly. All endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. Loss feels like death, but often it's just the soil for a new life. Life may knock you down, but remember, you don't lose by falling. You lose by staying down. Falling is inevitable. Rising is a choice. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it's enough. Self-belief is the seed from which every victory grows. Not everyone is meant to be in your future. Some people are just passing through to teach you lessons in life. Some souls are chapters, not lifelong companions. Honor their role, then release them. If you found value in today's video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Your support tells YouTube that this kind of content truly helps people like you, and it allows us to continue building a community rooted in Stoic wisdom, resilience, and inner strength, creating more videos that inspire, guide, and empower you to live with clarity and purpose. Until next time, stay strong, stay mindful, and stay true.